challenge. So, a couple years ago, my Grammy actually passed, but before she passed, we were actually planning on doing a couple wigs on her, because she had cancer. And I got inherited the wig. Well, how do you say that? I inherited the wigs, and I couldn't find the one that I wanted to use for this concept, but I found this one. And it's not like I don't have other wigs, but I don't have anything that's short enough to give me a 1940s look. So we're going with this. But by no means is this the one that I was looking for. And it has no real closure. Well, let me get down a little bit. It doesn't have a real closure. I got limited part of space. Everything on my head is huge. So we gotta adjust this joint. But I'm going for the. Is it Mama? Big Mama? Madalou? Hold on. Let me see. It's a literal, what you call it? Blues singer. Um. Is his name Boswick? Chadwick Boseman. Yes, how I know that? Oh, Boseman. His last film was Ma Rainey. Ma Rainey. When I saw Ma Rainey, I was like, I got to do that. I gotta do that here. And I have a drawing. We'll get to that later because we can compare and see if I actually did what I wanted. Because honestly, I don't know if I had the right journal for that look. But we're mixing a couple of concepts. First, let me adjust this in the back. I was hesitant to actually just do a plain black wig. I have never, well, no, let's say, yeah, I've never had black short hair. Like, even when I had a PC, my hair was pink and blonde. First thing we need to do is fix this part, because, come on, it's already black, so it's a lot. And then I'm thinking, should I push it behind the hairline? Will that do something? And make it look more natural? Because it's not giving that. I mean, my forehead is huge, but, like, if I'm doing it like Ma Rainey's, then it's going to be curving all on my forehead and stuff. But I like, and the thing about it is, I kind of like it. But no comment. My forehead is crazy right now. Let's get into it though. We're gonna take some tweezers and we're gonna pluck away until we get a satisfied look. Trying to see if I got my little mirror. Oh, it's over there. Hold on. Okay, let's get into this. I want to make sure y'all can see. Maybe I should pull so I can see a bright line. I will pick up the oldest tweezers y'all got. It's crazy. Okay, my favorite tweezers. Because, baby, these knots are heavy. If y'all have ever seen a plucked a synthetic wig or anything like that, y'all know them just heavy. Now, I know that they wore Smittles. I really could do a Smittle because this hair is pretty long right here. And I don't want it to be too long, but I don't want to cut it. Because what if I end up wanting to actually use this again? Because it's not like I hate it. I don't hate it. But it just needs some serious TLC for real, for real. She has never been worn before. We didn't actually have the opportunity to style it, unfortunately. But here we are. Mind y'all, I got 1 inch of lace. So I can't even go over too far. But I think if I do it straight in the back and then a small angle in the front, I can kind of get me kind of a swoop part little. I'm gonna take some mousse because that's really what I'm gonna be using this and gel to do this hairstyle. I do not want to use wax. I was thinking about it, but then I was thinking about how theirs, they didn't have flat waves. They had actual vintage waves. So like they actually had a little bit of volume in theirs. I don't want, especially with this being a straight wig, I do not want to lose any of my volume. I need to bring my, I can't even bring my shirt down. Let's bring y'all up. Yeah, because shrugging my shoulders like this, not good for my back. Speaking of my back, I've been working on my fascia, whatever it's called. Because I really need to be able to not have to worry about my posture as much, especially like as I'm getting older. It's already been conditioned for like 15 years to be slouched. I shouldn't slouch anymore. Or try to not as much as possible. That's annoying. One good thing, well, actually, two good things. The hair on this is decent, and also, like, it's very soft. I don't know if it's human. I really couldn't tell you, but I do know this is a shake and bake wig. Okay, we get somewhere. You see that? So I've been watching this show. It's called Paradise. No, it's called. Oh, did I poke a hole? So now I know I gotta be very careful. And these are some very hostile, very hostile choices. They have caused some chaos on some units. But luckily, for the most part, the accidents have been above the hairline. Oh wee, my heartbeat dropping. Oh wee, I just poked a hole. My heartbeat dropping when I doing somebody else's wig and it just get a hole in it. I don't care if it's just literally like the smallest hole. I'll be about to lose my mind. Lose my mind over it. Oh wee. I'm gonna have to pull that shit out. I don't got time for that. See, isn't that butter? Still not what I need to be, but it's getting close. So start. Be careful up there. I'm using the comb, oops, with the little thing on it. It's the best for if you don't feel like tweezing, you want to just pull the hair out, you need this comb. I remember I had a cup. I remember I had a curly wig that was this short. Okay, I changed my mind. I do want to go over just a little bit, but not in the front because my head is big. So there and here in the back. There we go. Okay. Just a little bit wider than I would want, but for something that has no space for me to alter too much, I can work with that because I can always spray some on there. Now, let's see. I'm going to find my Ruby Kisses palette, and I'm going to use that and do some concealer with a brush of some sorts. Yeah, let's just use my makeup brush. I'm going like one shade above my skin tone. 2 shades actually. It's appearing lighter on the screen. For real. Seriously. Seriously. It's this color. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, maybe I should have just a little bit more because look in the mirror, it's different. Maybe the light just making it color. Okay. Don't bring it to the front. And I enjoy her character in that movie, Viola Davis, because it's crazy. Like throughout the movie, they kind of made her seem like she just so stuck up and she just demanding and all this stuff. She a artist, but soon as they left, and this man literally decided he wanted to give these folks his song. This is the movie I'm talking about is Ma Rainey. If y'all wanted to see what I was talking about, but literally, they didn't even give him. He didn't even have time to. The friend didn't even have time to die yet, for real. Before they was already stealing his song. He didn't have a fighting chance, honestly. Fighting chance at all. I'm using the needle as my part. And no, it's not going to cover the whole part. It's just some so I can gauge myself. Just a little bit, and then I can always come back. It just makes it a little bit more natural. If you need something for a C part or something like that, you should use a piece of paper. Where's the example I can give you? Use a piece of paper, fold it, and then spray like that. But I just needed something very close because I told y'all that was a little wide. So all I did was just kind of cast a little shadow. It's still a little bit wide, but I don't want it to be small, like I said, because no, not with this hairstyle. It's gonna be too small. Let's scoop it over just a little bit, and I'm gonna take my baby hairs out. No. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Now comes the part I'm scared of. Let's start off with the fun side first. I like this side. Okay, let's get into it. I'm using the Lotta Body Coconut and Shea Butter Mousse. It's very good for me because it's lightweight, but it's also not too much. I use it on my edges with the edge control. And I also use it after I use gel. I'm also going to use some Softy, you know, the OG Classic Softy Super Freeze. And I'm going to put that all on the top. And mind you, I didn't put a whole bunch, but enough for me to be able to suck it down. Make sure I kind of get that in that part. I'm going through with this pink comb, but I'm finna switch to a thinner one. Just in case I ain't finna play with this. This is a little bit of hair. Okay. Let's keep that. Since you want to go that way, you go that way. Okay, so she has like this little hump here, and then her swirl happens. I think. I really don't want to go off reference picture. I just want to go off the idea that my head is doing. So we're just gonna do it, and if we like it, we like it. If we don't, we don't. But yeah, that movie was crazy, and that's why I don't hang around insecure people now. How you mad? How you gonna shoot him? Cause your son, you mad your son can't get used? given the times that was going on, I understand. Like you have a lot of frustration and anger, but to go against your brother, to go against your folks just because something is hard, man, I just don't get that. I don't get that at all. A lot of stuff is hard, man. A lot of stuff is hard. That's just life. And just because they rejected him doesn't mean that he couldn't found a way to make his dreams come true instead of throwing away his life, you know? He threw away his life. For what? For what? And this character that I'm talking about is freaking say one more time. What's his name? Chadwick Boseman. Rest his soul. I always forget I got a tattoo right there. I'll just talk about that here. Okay, let that blonde hair come out. Okay. Okay. But yeah, in the movie, they did not want to do his song. Y'all, turned out the man used his song with some white men. And that's literally the closing song of the movie. Damn. What a hard life. And the reality is, black creators are always stolen from, or have been stolen from for a long time. That's the worst part about it. Needs more gel. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Okay, now let's do this front. Oh, please stay up like that. Well, yeah, cause that's the thing. I probably should have thinned this, but then again, like if I wanted to wear this, like wash it and not do what I just did. Woo! Oh, let's do this differently. This is the reason why when I had a pixie, my hair was messed up all the time. Cause I promise you, I wasn't doing all this. Look at all that forehead. Dang, what's that show I was telling y'all about? Palm Paradise. Is it called Palm Paradise? We know what Palm Springs is. But it's something else. Just kind of close to that. Yeah, let's move a little more down. Down. I should have put less stuff in it because now it's kind of not playing with me anymore. I mean, gel is what I mean because the other stuff is fine. The gel is making the hair stick together. I don't need that now. Okay. That's perfect. Wash. Yep. Good job. Now. Straighten this out. Oh! Speaking of movies, I finally watched Obsession and I just. It's a no for me, big dog. It's just a no. No hate to the person who made it though. I just feel like it's just too much. Like, It's just too much. Too much screaming. I guess it's supposed to be a give you the feeling of a toxic relationship. I never stayed long enough for some bullshit to happen like that. But well, to like a screaming at each other caliber or anything like that, you know. I don't have screaming matches. But hmm. Had to lock in real quick. Woof. Okay, we're doing most only to review this side. That was a lot. Hmm. This is so tea on me. So tea. Maybe where I went wrong was not doing it with black hair. I don't know. The hell? Thank God. This is what I needed. I'm quiet today. But I'm also processing this show that I just finished. Damn. Where did it go? Paradise? Paradise? No, that can't be it. That just sounds too easy. Paradise is that island movie. That's not what I'm talking about. This is about a beach. Damn, is it Beach Club? Is it a beach club? I think. Yeah, Palm Royale. That's what it's called. Palm Royale. It's crazy. And I just finished it, but it just showed me how rich people probably do that in general. Like it was just like a whole bunch of secrets, blackmail to keep people in a line. Some folks criminals. Why did I wait until that drive though to do that? Some folks criminals. Some folks actually got sense. Not a lot of them. And some of them stupid, like absolutely dumb. And I've been noticing that, like, shows been making me mad lately. Maybe it's just me having a moment. Because I've been a little easily irritable. Why is it a hair touching my face? Get out of here. Okay. Now, this is a scary one. I didn't even know. My brother says that I'm like that guy from Fairy Odd Parents because I can actually have a conversation with myself, but really I be processing stuff. Let me processing. I think this side is too long. Hopefully I am wrong. Ooh, nice. $41 on the freaking Pixie. Crazy. Short hair. Yeah, the side part can't have more hair than the side part can't have more hair than the other side. Shit. Alright. Perfect. Oh. I actually got a little bit of my nape hair in there. Shit. Hope you are okay with this. Like this. Mm-hmm. My literal nape of my neck is being terrorized by a clip. Shit. don't even know why I did that. Hey, it's done. It's weird. There we go. I actually put too much gel, so it's not gonna be as up as I want it to be. But I nailed the shape. Her wig was also a little bit longer than this, so we working with what we got. I think it's good for what we got. Oh, this is a lot. Get out, get out, get out of here. That's nice. Look at that. Perfect on that side. Damn it, Lita. too close for the vertical. I mean, yeah. I have a shirt on, by the way. I hate bras. I really do. So I'll be trying not to even have to put myself through the torture. Alright. Why is this burnout? Okay. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry and go do some chores and stuff. So I'm gonna come back and do 3 makeup looks. Yeah. Do you see the new eyebrow shape though? She's less arched and she has less tail. My only concern is eyebrows usually go here and I'm here. But I'm not hating it though. And it reminds me of when I was like 21 and I had shorter tails. And I feel like it lifted my face just a little bit. I don't know. It did something to my face. Also, while this is wet, no. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. So I'm going to leave this like this for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however long, until it dries all the way. I'm thinking 20 minutes. This is called the ApHogee Gloss Therapy Polisher. Now, this is supposed to seal for long-lasting shine. I really think that it's like, it's a shine, but it also hydrates and stuff, so you can put it on your red hair. But it's not like a deep penetrating oil. More so, it does its job at making your hair look glossy, like gloss therapy. But yeah, so I want like this very Barbie doll, not Barbie doll, porcelain doll type of look. That's the original drawing from when I was 21. Matter of fact, it was a porcelain doll, and she had a similar haircut. This actually now that I think about it, well, hers was back, further back or something. But it was a baby doll face, porcelain doll. And it was torn in two. I don't know if I want to do that look today or if I'm going to stick to doing a different look. Like a gothic kind of look, a grunge look. One that I really used to love growing up. I used to watch a lot of grunge YouTube makeup tutorials and never really did them. Never really did them. If you watch Graveyard Girl, I love you. Yeah, I love you. But anywho, we're gonna get back to trying to go ahead and stay on the schedule. I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you stayed, if you didn't stay, thank you for even clicking the video. But you won't see this anyway. Yeah, for me having a big old head, this actually is. See, it made didn't miss my pistol, but I can't come around here that long no more. It's just so much maintenance. It's very hard, especially with me having such kinky hair. I have very curly hair. Even when my hair was soft, I actually had a blonde base that I actually dyed pink, red, and orange. Simultaneously pink and red. But by itself I did orange by itself. Later when my hair started going back, and I actually did this style with orange. But it was not gelled at all because my hair is so curly. And I never had a perm. I haven't had a perm since what? I was 15 years old. So my hair was too curly. I really wanted her to do it with my regular hair. So she ended up actually flat ironing it. That's why my PC was a mess, because who finna just sit up here and constantly flat iron their hair and they love their curly hair? Like, that wasn't working for me. I wasn't finna do that. She looked good, and she showed my tats. Betty Boop, my cousin, my auntie and cousins call me that too. On my granny side. Anyway, I'm just rambling now because I don't want to start cleaning it, but I gotta do stuff we're not ready for yet. Let me go ahead and get into that mode of cleaning, and then I'll be back to do these two looks. I love y'all. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that we learned that we can turn nothing into something for real, because baby, I bet this junk was $15. $15. Or some, because it's a 6-inch, I believe. 8 inches, like right here. Anywho, goodbye.